Ladies and gentlemen, we got us a new map, another one-shot sniper, audio and visual improvements, with, of course, the new guns, attachments, as well as tons of tweaks. We're going to go through all of it as we get an overview of the newly updated Fortune's Keep. The main thing that I've seen with all the comments and posts that I put out on this thing is, well, what about Rebirth, man? And that is coming this year. Of course, it's going to be on mobile, as well as Verdansk is on mobile too, so rip to us players there. But, see if I can snag the chopper here. They did say there's going to be a guaranteed spawn on this new police station. Another big change is just the overall visuals of all of these doors. You'll see they're color-coded for the doors that you can kind of go through, and then there's an X, as well as boarded-up windows on all the things that you cannot go through. Of course, back when we used to play Fortune's Keep, we also couldn't swim. Now we can go down and swim. We've got a new redeploy location. Actually, I do remember that tunnel there. But a lot of the overall underground areas have kind of been blown up, and it's less of a maze underground in general. Looks like Smuggler's Cove is still here, although the main part of this map of what changed it all was a giant bomb went off in the middle that got some of these retractable bridges, which they did release today. You can shoot that in order to trigger it, which is kind of cool. There's also a new zombie contract, which, let's see if we... Oh, here's the PA icon. There's a bunch of quality of life updates here I want to show you guys. Now, they did say as well, that indicator is only going to come up if you're actually near it, so you still can get a pre-precision airstrike onto people. Oh, come on. Don't shoot me out, man. I'm doing a tour. I'm doing a little tour over here. I want to see the new map with the people. So you still can get a pre-PA, but it'll at least be a better indicator for you of when you're about to die, because you'll see it. They widen the radius of the warning for it, so a lot of times you would run and jump into the line of fire. Now you'll actually have a direct communication for that. As well as now you'll see up in the top left, I've got this ring around my mini-map. That's indicating that I'm on somebody's UAV. So you'll get the queue of enemy UAVs up in the area, but now you'll also get another indicator warning you. Why is everybody shooting me, bro? I'm doing a tour up here. Anyways, I want to guarantee that you'll hear it. Part of that also being the audio changes to the game. Woo! Where you will hear the parachutes much louder. The occlusion is not going to be a problem. At least they say these things. We'll see what it actually turns out to be. Hold on. Somebody's here. For that, as well as the ascenders, you'll be able to hear that from further away. Oh, boy, dude, I didn't get the full plates off. It's okay. We're on research, so we got to just come back. Big part of this, though, people are going to be sweating their ass off. Ooh, look at the new tracker. That actually might have been a zombie perk. Nah, he did have tracker on. There's also some limited time zombie perks that are in. Dude, there's so much stuff here. All right, let's see if we can find the new contract. Here we go. We got one over here. I may end up dying on this, but we're going to traverse the entire map and see if we can go complete it. This will give us, kind of like in zombies mode, a cysts to go pop or a high-value target zombie to kill. I'm hoping they're just not too strong, because why do you need that to be strong? Here's the winery, though. Looks mostly the same, although there is an opening to the wine cellar here that is full of water that you can drain out, but it only affects that part of the map. And we also know this map is going to get updated again soon. They teased out a boat that's going to be coming off the side of the map. I am still running the Jack BFB. This just got nerfed. The Wasp 9 actually got a nice buff. Alongside the XRK Stalker Sniper. That is the new one-tap sniper. Of course, it's not as good as the Cat. And it was the sniper that, yes, was already added, but they made it so now that can get the one-shot snipe up to 50 meters, the max damage range, which I think you might be able to even get to go longer. But that's how this... Actually, when we had Fortune's Keep in the end of the original Warzone, they kind of had made sniping, where certain snipers out to certain distance could get a one-shot headshot, but less than that, it didn't one-tap. Oh, boy, I saw somebody else up there, too. Let's go check out the underbarrel here. So that could be worth it, especially on closer range maps. However, for ranked play, one-shot sniping, as I thought, is not going to be a thing. You cannot get a one-shot snipe on ranked. They've nerfed all the snipers for it, which I think a lot of the ranked players will actually enjoy. Same thing, shotguns, can't use riot shields, can't use launchers, can't use... they really made ranked for SMG AR, your very traditional style of gameplay. So this does still connect through the bottom here. Ooh, portable buy. Apparently they made the loadout markers that you find on the ground more visible as well. Here's one of those bridges that you can get to go across. Yeah, this whole thing is way more open, dude. It's less like a giant cave and just more like a valley here. Let's see if we can notice the difference with this aim, though. So one of the big changes that they did, and you'll probably notice it, I guess, more on mouse, but if you aim directly at a point and you aim down sight, the gun will immediately go to that point. It's actually accurate now. This was a big problem on mouse, and you'll still see it with sniping. So if I aim directly at the tip here, put the dot right on it, and then I aim, you can see how off it is. You can see the sway is already moving when I aim down sight. My gun is exactly aimed on that point, but it moves. This is what I always talk about with you guys in terms of waiting. Did I wait long enough for my sway? If it's a close range shot, I may not wait for that. But if I hold my breath on it, you can see it will line up. It just takes another couple of seconds. Now, they did not make this change for sniping. Otherwise, sniping would be a little too OP. But you can see it's exactly on point. So now, when I'm trying to aim with my mouse, it's not like it's going to be RNG if my crosshair is actually where it is. This has been a big problem with many mouse players, including myself, where it's like, you know, you put the crosshair on them, but it's just not actually accurate of where you're exactly putting it. Of course, we don't have any aim assist to help get the shots on either on the mouse. So that was the video they did here. A lot of people did not understand what was actually happening on this, but hopefully this showcases it a little bit better. You can see it just goes immediately right on. You don't have to wait for the sway.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
Just going for some crazy poppers here because I'm trying to hide and talk to you guys while we maybe make it to the end game. Yep, see, there's my tac map. I'm on somebody's UAV right now. I've also now switched over to frag nades, which at the far end will do 170 damage instead of 100. So the radius of it is a little bit bigger, although the very close damage, I think, is slightly less. I think net, it is going to be a nice buff to frags, which were insane at the beginning of the game. They massively nerfed for Season 1 because of a bug. Now they are back to their insane glory. And a lot of people have still been using frags throughout the duration of this anyways. So let's see if we can get eyes on this bridge. There should be a button on both sides. There it is. So you can shoot it, and it forms up, and then you don't have to parachute across, so you can just run over. There's 3 of these bridges all around the center of the map here. They also did make a nerf to the gas mask. Of course, I haven't found one yet, but they're going to last a little less time. 10 seconds for a normal gas mask, 20 seconds for a durable. But with that, the irradiated perk has gotten a slight buff. If you ever happen to find it, because I still don't think you'll want to use it. At endgame, you'll be able to plate while in the gas. So if you're taking gas damage, you don't have a gas mask, you can still get your plates topped up for pushing around, as well as it increases your movement speed even faster, up to 20% instead of just 10.
Resurgence has closed. No more second chances.
But my favorites, the breacher drones, have been nerfed. They're going to do less damage, unfortunately. Damn, we got a super far zone here. Stealth vest, here we go.
Enemy marked.
Ooh, baby! I thought it was interesting, too. They made it so, besides in ranked, just all those equipments are banned. You also have bird's eye banned. There's no perk for it, and comms vests are out of the game as well. So Ghost is going to be pretty effective in it. At least I would imagine. Since you won't be able to counter it.
9 left. Keep the pressure on.
All right,
got
top
10
10.
squads active in the field.
Oh, is that a zombie perk? I still haven't seen these. Yeah, right here. Ooh, that's movement speed. There's also an event that will pop up.
Hostiles
If you're the
mosquito
top
online.
3 in this event, the rogue transmission that occurs, you'll get a special case that you could all race for getting. The top 3 could race to get. That has even more power-ups within it. Most of this entire area looks the same. However, you can see off the coast here, we now have some docks because you can swim, as well as this entire side up on the very far north. You can now even go down. A couple of senders inside the top there, which is great. Gives you a little more mobility. You can see even there's a cave system underneath the castle. Interesting. Oh, man, look at how much this has changed, dude. Remember, we used to have the shack here, but it's been 40 years since we've last been to it. There's the Coney compound there, and it even goes into the cave there. Right here. Underneath. Still a good spot on the,
Moving here.
under the winery. Let's go fly over the middle. You can see this tower has been completely tipped over. Drawbridge is still there. You still got the courtyard. Most of this looks the same. Here's the giant crack that you can see from another angle with this tree down. I like those crossings there. Went completely caved this tower in, as well as this whole center gate just got a giant crack through it. Church has a big crack in it too. That bridge is down. Oh, you know what too? I wanted to see the edge of the castle here. Yeah, look, the tower has been knocked down. You can now go within it. This satellite tower is still here, or radio station. I didn't see any of the dirt piles to dig up down on the edge of the map over here, though. That does appear to all be gone. And apparently there is an Easter egg still on this map that we have to find. Here's a nice little new restaurant here. This just used to all be tents, if you remember. Of course, the top house up here. Some new coastal spots around the back here, but not too much water in the middle. So if you don't like Vondel, this might be a breath of fresh air for you. Something else to note, although we're not seeing it on solos here, is if you get a squad wipe now, you'll see a white flare goes up in the air. You got to kind of be careful of that. You don't get spotted out while somebody is doing it. And look at this. Now there's some campfires.
Enemy soldier
Roasting some
incoming.
fish up. Oh, no. Oh, boy. But no no shovels that I'm seeing. Ooh, here's the new Ram 9. Of course, we got 4 new guns coming, one of them being a sword. This is a Ram 9 submachine gun. Not bad on the recoil, especially considering it says no attachments, just the mag.
Only 25 remain.
Little gazebo up here. Is there any fuel stations that we can hit? There's one out here. Oh, shoot. Well, not anymore. Ooh, armor. That's nice.
Moving in.
Cracked them. New ramming. We need some plates. Oh my gosh, all these doors are closed. Woo, low plates, no problem.
Pistol rounds.
This guy may just resend it on me, though. He's using the HRM9, even still after the nerf. We beat him with a regular Ram floor loot. Is it a sign? And we were down plates. Is it a sign? They also are changing the nukes, which I'm going to be going for later today. They changed it so the element order is different. You're going to get T as the second one, and the defuse timer is actually faster as well, now only 10 seconds. So if you ever see one of those in your lobby, go for a defuse, man. You apparently get a calling card for it, too. I don't know. It's kind of a dream to pull it off, but made it a little easier. And if you see that attack helicopter in the air, it has 10% more health, which isn't too crazy, but just adds a little bit more challenge for everybody.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
Look at this inside here. This is the new police station area. Talking about guns, though, the old MW2 ones actually got a buff as well. Now, I think it's going to be pretty minor. It's aim down sight strafe speed for most of them. Maybe that helps with our sniping a bit, too, because that did get a buff, but realistically, I think not. I also kind of wanted to try. Apparently, when you ping now, if you get a live ping on somebody and you aim down sight on it, that ping will disappear for less visual clutter. I think all of the pings kind of get a little cluttery from time to time, although much better when the game first came out. Dude, is this going to end over the water? We ended on the dock here? The beauty of solos is that helicopters are banned in solos, but for whatever reason, in research and solos, they still leave it on every time we play this game, whenever they do an update. So we can just cheese the game and do this. I don't know if I'm going to want to play ranked, though. Of course, it is only going to be on this map, and I think that's the main hype piece. I'm curious if you guys are going to try it yourselves as well, especially if you're coming from Battle Royale, which will still get ranked, but at a later time. They give us real no detail on a time frame for it, but
Adjusting prices.
they're still going to have no thermal optics on it, too. But, of course, because it is Resurgence, when you die, it is going to cost you skill rating now, because you can just die and keep coming back infinitely. They don't want that to just be full sending everybody while one person anchors and gets free respawns. So instead, every time you die, it will cost you skill points. So you don't want to go too crazy pushing everything you see. Hey, we got everything I wanted to tell you guys, at least here. God, I just love aiming, and it's going exactly where I'm pointing, dude. This is going to be good. Oh, shoot. No! Bro, I swear, I can hear so much better. That guy sounded like he was right next to me. GG's. If you guys are stoked for the update, give it a like. Let me know what you think of it, though, in the comments down below. That's at least the main stuff. We are going to be trying out some stuff. Full squad on here. The new contract, as well as going for a nuke on the original map, which did get all of its buy station locations changed. So with the new floor loot, different gulag weapons, will be a nice refresh for us as well. Thanks so much for watching, though. Until next time.